Hey everyone, it's Chris at Lion Punch Forge. Today I've got a special new tool. So, as you guys know, I love my tools. I make tools, and that's one reason why I love them. I love them so that I make them, or I am tool. That could be it. I'm a tool. Hey everyone, it's Chris from Lion Punch Forge. Today I've got a fun new tool, and as you guys know, I make tools because I love tools. So why wouldn't I give a new tool on the market, a new old tool on the market? So I'll preface it with that. This saw comes on the market every once in a while when Kevin Potter does a run of them. I think his run this time was about 100 frames, and I ended up getting a hold of one. He's got a pretty cool little frame here. It's got a 3-inch throat. It's made of stainless steel. It's got a nice metal handle on it. You'll notice some kind of little shmoo on the handle. It was a little bit slippery for my taste, so I just took some beeswax and I put some beeswax on there. Now I have a little bit more grip on that. Where I'm at, it's pretty humid, so my hands will sweat while I'm sawing, and I wanted to make sure I had some gription on there for the saw frame. So nothing wrong with the manufacturing, just to add a little bit more gription for me. So they come beautifully finished, and like I said, stainless steel. He's got some beautiful little knobs on his, a secondary tension knob up here, and beautiful little Potter USA logo on the bottom. So I'm going to take some video of me using it. First impressions, I like it. It's cool. It's heavy. It's beautiful. The weight of it isn't cumbersome. So like you've seen me do with a lot of other saw frames, the balance test from right behind the top tension, what you'll see a lot of the time is if a saw isn't quite balanced like it should, it'll do this or it'll do this. And so I'll hold this straight up and down and let go, and Kevin's doesn't move. So Kevin has a very balanced frame when it comes to its use, and that's a good thing. Balanced tools, balanced saw frames are a good thing. Try that test with your saw frame, and then maybe try another saw. See what you think of something else. It's always, so the question's asked, what's the best jeweler saw? The best jeweler saw is the one that you find most comfortable. So if you're able to use one better than the other, that one that you're able to use better is the best jeweler saw. There are aspects to all different saws that make up advantages and disadvantages when it comes to a head-to-head showdown. But for the most part, saw frame is a saw frame. It depends on what you use, what you like, what you can use well, and when they're beautifully designed, it's even more fun. So let's get to some sawing. Alright, so I have some links here I'm going to saw out. Get some lubrication. Try and get closer to my line. And I'm just going to go ahead and work my way into the design. Come in here and that out. So one of the things I'm noticing is the 3-inch throat comes into play here, which most of the time jewelers aren't cutting out huge sheets plates like this. So when you're twisting your piece around and your saw frame gets in the way, That's one of the advantages of having a deeper throat. But Kevin doesn't make his saw to have a deep throat. He makes it so that it's a nice kind of very, very useful item around the bench to have, you know, small cutting, because most jewelers are cutting little tiny bits and pieces out. When you're cutting out a bigger piece like this, you might need a deeper throat, but I like it so far. Thin this down. Right now I'm using my saw frame like a file. I'm just filing away some of the metal using the side of the blade, and that way I get a nice clean cut and I don't have a whole lot of cleanup afterwards. Find myself cutting straight lines, that's good. I'm gonna move and do a relief cut. Okay, come in here and do another relief cut. Piercing, back that out, and then I'll start on this curve. Alright, there's my link. Not too shabby. I'm very happy with how that turned out. If there's any inconsistencies in the cutting, it's because of me. It's not really the saw. I need to go a little deeper and a little bit more on this side here. Try and get dug in. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Kevin makes a nice tool. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. It's beautifully designed. Fun. I like the design of the back of the saw here, the throat of the saw, or I think I would call this the spine of the throat. I like the design there. What I am noticing, and this is not a bad thing, this is just something you need to know about depth of throat when it comes to using a saw. So if I have a piece of sheet and I'm trying to saw out something maybe all the way through, I'm going to run into that spine on a smaller saw frame. But if I'm sawing smaller things, say for example I'm mostly working with silver tubing, wire, bezel strip, all the little tiny things that a jeweler will work with, that a metalsmith will do when they're making jewelry, this is fine for that. If you're sawing a lot of things out of sheet, like large sheet, may not be the best fit for that particular job, but if you're sawing out small things from sheet, less than 3 inches or so, it's perfect. I like it. It's well designed, beautifully constructed, and it will hold a place on my bench. Kevin Potter, thank you for putting me on the waiting list for this. This is one that I purchased, so this isn't like something that they sent me, and I was asked to say nice things about. This is one I personally bought. I love it. It's going to stay right next to my my custom haymaker and my other saws that I use on a regular basis. I usually keep a couple of them on hand. A smaller throat one, a larger, maybe 5-inch throat like the haymaker, or even one a little bit larger. I have an old German style frame that's got, you know, very large long throat, and I don't use that often, but I collect saws, so I got it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Kevin Potter, and thank you, Potter people. You guys are amazing, and we'll see you soon.